Hello, this is a demonstration of how WeSat uses Google OAuth to access some user data after the user has given consent. So there's two different ways that WeSat uses Google OAuth, and one is connecting a Gmail account to their WeSat account, and the next is connecting their Google Calendar account. WeSat is a CRM for small businesses, and the pro who owns the account is able to communicate with their client through the platform. For example, if they want to send them an invoice to be paid online, they can do that through the platform. I can show how that looks here. I'll go to my projects, documents, and let's say I want to send an invoice here. So this is what it would look like to send an invoice to a client. And this would get emailed to the client by default from WeSat's email. But if the pro wants to make the experience more personal and more recognizable, they can use their own email address. Currently, we only support Gmail. Well, we will soon. We're waiting for verification. So we're going to connect the Gmail account. And here, we're going to choose our account. And here's the application name, WeSat.io. I'm going to bypass this since we're still in development. So this is going to give permission to WeSat to view, search, and view settings of email. So this is read-only information. And essentially, this is for incoming messages. And only emails that are related to WeSat. And also sending emails on their behalf. And this would essentially be emails being sent from the pro to the client. So again, confirmation for WeSat.io. And I'm going to change the URL here. Okay, so our Gmail account is connected, and we can see that the current outgoing email address is this. So if I go to send this invoice, it will send from my Gmail address. And the next thing is for the calendar. Which currently shows if I want to create a calendar event, let's say Google OAuth. And okay. So I just created a calendar event for the 6th. Now if I go to my integrations and I connect my Google OAuth account, my Google account for calendar now. And this is essentially giving access to WeSat to create a new calendar and write to that calendar. So we're going to, I'll demo this, but we're going to create a new calendar called WeSat. There we go. And by default, only the email that they're logged in with is selected. So they can select the other emails to have it show up on their WeSat email. But if I go to Google Calendar on my own account, you can see that WeSat is here, and we can see that the event that I created is pulled into here. And if I make new calendar events, so for example, on the 8th, we'll say another Google test. That one should show up as well. There we go. So this is mainly to keep their calendar in sync. If there's a project event or if there's some sort of task that they create is coming up, that will also get added to their Google Calendar. And I think it'll just be easier for pros to manage their events and keep it in sync where they like it most. Just to double check that I showed everything. So the URL, the client ID should be in the URL in the video. So the data that's accessed is their Google calendars, so listing their different Google calendars. For their email account, um, it's their email address. And the grant process. Yeah, that should be mainly it. The code is available if you guys need to review it or anything. I can show that as well. I think that covers it. Thank you.